Well, hello, man cavers. I hope you had a great Christmas. Marvellous. What are we doing today? We're going to refit these lovely restored hubs and axle back on the Barford Atom. So let's get these studs in, roll them credits, and get on with this. Aha! Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So, we are back. We have our nipples spitted. Our hubs are all nice and free now, both of. There we go. So, we need to get our wheel studs back in. I bet I'll paint it over them so they don't thread back in very well. Well, that's one going in. I've cleaned these all up in the wire wheel. There we go. So they got lovely, clean wheel studs. There we are. There we are. Well, that's got them in that one. We'll rattle them up again in a little while with the windy gun. But I just want to get them hand started for now. Yeah. So what you guys get up to for Christmas? I hope you had a really good Christmas. Me and Mrs. Mancave had a fabulous first Christmas together. Some of you may have seen the little short because we were working Christmas Day, just a little. So yes, and I got roped into being Father damn Christmas, didn't I? So yes, that was what I was. I was Father Christmas. Well, there you go. It was good fun. Give Tom that socket. That is not the right size pen, is it? I thought that one was the right size. Which size is it? Wow, I got my sockets in the middle, I think. There we go. This is the one. There you go, that's one on. I really ought to have got a deep socket, really, didn't I? But I haven't got any deep sockets this size. There, that's that side in. That's that one in. You haven't got a lot of bite on these. They're very, very shallow. There ain't much of a nut on them. There you go. But they don't have to be nooga-dooga tight. We don't want to strip them off and over-tighten them. So there we are. Right, our axle is also cleaned up. There we go. So let's go outside and get this back on the Atom. Aha! Right, here we are with our Atom. As you can see, off camera over Christmas, I did actually paint the inside of these aluminium pulleys because I thought they looked a bit rough, and I just cleaned the gearbox down a bit, done a bit more fettling. Anyhow, we need to get this shaft back through the gearbox. There we go. There. And we need to put our collar on. Look, see, we've got these collars. Where is, we're going to put our spiky, these indentations. We need to align them because we've got to align this axle where we want it really. So I think we're gonna, but the wheels need to go in as far as they possibly can, if you remember. Do you remember I need to get the wheels in as far as I can? There, I know we're going to have a lot of axles sticking out the other side, but I think we're going to have to trim that off. I know it's a shame to break off an axle shaft, I'm aware of this. It is a shame to cut a good axle shaft, but when it's needed, I'm afraid it's needed. So now we can get our hub in. We've got to slacken our grub screw up a little, and that hub should slide straight on. We're going to come about here with it onto this hole. Let's turn him back here so I can actually get to it. There we go. Now I can feel that grub screw going into that hole. So there, that's our axle shaft locked in place this side. So we need to do the same. Have I got this in the right way? That's what we've got to make sure, isn't it? Because these hubs could be going the wrong way, so when I put power on it, freewheels. So let's uncover our engine, look. So I've had him covered up. We want to check which way this is going to make sure it's all going to drive right. So our engine goes this way. Does it? Yep, the engine comes, yep, we pull it this way. So the engine turned this way. We want to get our pulley back on, really. Because we've got to get this pulley back on the outside here. This one over. There we go. This one over on the middle. Right, so our engine turned this way. Yeah. So this is going to turn this way. Let's get him off again. We get our belt off, we can spin this to see which way we've got to go. So our engine's going to turn this way. Good job I checked, look, that hub is slipping. So when we go forward, that's just going to slip. Did you see that? I'm holding it, look, and that's just slipping. I ain't going forward. So these are one things you've got to check when you've got left and right handed hubs. So let's put this hub on here. And hope I've got it right. You know, I haven't put this hub back together wrong. There you go, I've just felt this grub screw grab into that little hole. Yep, this grub screw has now gone in the little hole. There we go. So now let's turn this. Hang on. Did I have this right? Why, you idiot. You just saw what I did there, didn't you? Hang on, which way am I going here? Hang you about. I'm starting to doubt myself now. Too many variations. For all of you that were shouting, you were right. I did have it the right way. I bet you was all shouting at the camera, noticing my mistake there, wouldn't you? I bet you were like, you had it right the first time, Mr. Man Cave. What are you doing? Did you have too much turkey over Christmas? Well, I may well have done. So we just got to whip this hub back off. Put the one back on there that I had on there. There we go. See that, or I have built this hub back up wrong. Oh, here we go. We're alright. We're alright, that's that one done. Alright, we just need to come round. I'll stand you guys up here somewhere. And then we'll try and get this other side done. The bag I just put off the engine is now blowing about. So let's get our little shaft on there. Get he done up. You've got to have these little spaces right against the gearbox, because that stops your side to side movement in the axle. Now that axle won't come out of there now. So let's pivot him up and get our other hub on. There we go. And we want him pretty damn close. We'll come one notch in, shall we? Yeah, we'll come one notch in with it. Oh, I think we're about there for our notch. Yeah. We're getting it done up. This is super. Absolutely super. These grub screws, you haven't got an awful lot of room to get on them, I'll be honest. Now they're tight to this gearbox, you can only get sort of an eighth of a turn at a time. There we go. Let's just give that a twiddle. Oh yes, we've got constant drive on this one as well. Excellent stuff. Right. I think we can be getting a wheel back on. Right, here we go. Nice, freshly painted wheel. Get on there, sunshine. Told you I'd been busy, guys. Told you I'd been busy, didn't I? Didn't I say I'd been busy? Right, I've just noticed our bleed nipple has to go through this little recess in here, and it's turned the wrong way. All these little niggles I'm now finding out. So let's get our little spanner. Just turn this grease nipple. There you go, that's got to be facing forward, look, or it won't go over, or it won't go over that hub. Do this wheel fit? Oh, has this wheel taken some getting over this hub? I think we have a slight build-up of paint around things. There we go. Whoops. So let's get our wheel nuts on. And see how we get on. There. Will these go on? There you go, we're on. There we are. A Barford Atom with a wheel. Is our pulley catching on that wheel? No, there ain't a lot in it, but we can always move that hub out one notch, can't we? If you remember, we can move the hub out a notch quite easily. There. Yeah, I think we've got to move that hub out just one notch, which is going to mean we need the grub screw out. But that's something I can do in a little while. Let's get the other wheel on and we'll be back. So, there we are. Barford Atom back together. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now then, we need to see if our freewheeling hubs work. And for the beady-eyed amongst you, no, I haven't painted the wheel for the other side yet. There, and I've got some grips on order to go on there. Well, there we go. So with them freewheeling hubs, when we pull this machine backwards, if I've got this right, that should turn the whole gearbox. But when you push it forward, that should just click and go forward on them hubs. So let's see if it does actually click when it goes forward and turn the gearbox when it goes backwards. Let's just have a go look. Alright, what are we doing? There you go. Turning the gearbox, going backwards, going forward, clicks. That's so you can push it on your own. There. Shall we, just for shits and giggles, see if the old girl will start? Because unfortunately, she's been outside in all that snow we had and all that frost. This has been demoted to outside. Let's turn the petrol tap on. Yeah, so we were demoted, the old girl was demoted to outside duties under a bag. Right, carber's dribbling. Where's my pull string? That one's got a rope on. I made a new one up somewhere. I actually made a new pull string. Let me see if I can find it. And here we are. Look at the new pull string I made. Posh little handle and everything. Remember, we haven't got a throttle rigged up on this yet, so she'll be fixed speed. Have we got our choke on? We have now. Now, will the Villiers start? Let's hope, shall we? Hang on, what's this throttle doing? No, we're all right. First hold on. First and hold on. Let's get that choke off a bit. There we go. Right. Don't see if that'll draw more plate. Hell, we're away. That's where I'm running over on wheel one. Look at that. There we go. Governor coming in work. So that governor is working. He's settling down, so you can put a load on it. Got a load. Picked up. And there we are. There's our Atom. There she is. Don't she look a treat? Look at it. Let's get you out here. Let's get you out. Oh, I'm still looking for that exhaust. Oh, don't that look good? Don't that look good? With its wheel and everything as it should be. Lovely. I have original decals to go on the end of that tank. There we go. Tell you what, let me try something. Right, I have something. Now, I went to see my mate Jeff today. He said, that's a shame you don't have a plough for that Atom. Ta-ta-da! I have a plough for the Atom. You reckon we can fit that on there? Because then we won't have to have that silly block of wood in the front, will we? How do we do this? See, this is all a bit new to me now. I've never had an attachment. I think we've got to put these handles up for the look of it. So let's put these handles right up here. And I assume that then allow you to drop your plough in. It does look. There's our plough. I ain't tightened the back nut up, obviously, but put our handles back down. There we go. So here we have an Atom with a plough. Look at that. Look at that. So I can now lose my little block of wood. What we needed under the front. Because we don't need that anymore. Alright. So guys, there you go. Apart from the decals and getting that other wheel painted, because I ain't painted that other wheel yet. Apart from getting all that done, you know, we're pretty much good to go. Look at it, look at it. Oh, I absolutely love this thing. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Off it goes. So, there we are. You have a very happy man cave coming up to a very happy new year. Doesn't it look good? And I haven't even painted that plough. That's how it was when I got it. So there we go. There is our Barford Atom auto truck, complete with auto tractor, complete with the plough. And don't that engine run nice? If you're watching this wing nut, thank you very much, buddy. This is the engine I got off you. Look, Atom. That is the engine you kindly sourced from me from Newark Auto Jumble. Apart from having the governor missing inside, which I quickly reinstated, as you can see, she's running good as gold. I just need you to donate that exhaust to me. Anyhow, I'm going to go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I've got to go pick Mrs. Mancave up from work now, I do believe. She said, I'll text you what I want picking up. Now, I've been making this video for an hour, and my phone don't get texts or WhatsApps or calls when I'm videoing. She might have rang an hour ago wanting to pick it up. That means I'm going to be in the doghouse. But doghouse or not, I won't be in the doghouse when she sees what we've accomplished with our Atom. There. Go on, I had that throttle cable, I had that throttle cable running right through there. Look. Oh, there we go. She is virtually done. Excellent. Weld him into that turntable on the auto truck. We will have a working, moving, driving and motion and goshen auto truck. And I'm so happy. I've got to pick that bag up. It's doing my head in. Right. That bag can go back over this engine with my bit of foam so I don't scratch. But there you go. I'm off, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now. Ha-ha! Beautiful.